Welcome to What I Eat in a Day. We're getting high protein today. I'm starting off my day with coffee, and I'm putting 1 scoop of collagen into my first cup of coffee. I had 2 cups this day. That is unusual for me at the moment, but I needed it, you know? So I put 3 tablespoons of my sugar-free creamer in each cup and then had my overnight oats from my breakfast video. I will leave that recipe down below. Now we're going to get ready for the gym. I'm still loving my Yvette sportswear. Obsessed. I was trying to be all cute and get this footage and then snap, and then we're at the gym. But then I forgot to actually hit record when I did it at the gym. And then so I just look like a maniac and didn't get the footage anyway. I'm going to do my pre-workout with the no caffeine since I had 2 cups of coffee. I love this one for my PCOS because it has chromium and inositol. I tell you that all the time, but just in case we got new people here. Supplements are not necessary whatsoever for you to reach your health goals, but I love them and I enjoy them, so I use them. I'm also still loving the Alive app by Whitney Simmons. I'm using the 3-day Essentials Intermediate. I'm on week 4 and it's leg day. Again, I know last time it was leg day too. That's just how it worked out. I cannot show you my warm up and cool down because I need the photos to know what I'm doing. After that warm up and glute activation, we do 5 minutes of incline walking and it'll get you. Now we're going to do some box squats and some lunges. We're going to do each leg, of course, but I'm only going to show you one leg. The gym has been super busy, so I just tuck my phone in wherever I can and get the shot that I can get so that I can show you. But, you know, I'm not always in frame. I do my best. Now RDLs or Romanian deadlifts and then a glute dominant back extension. This back extension was the worst. Like, it hurt my butt the most. The proof is in the sweat. When my husband's off, we go to the gym and then we go to Chipotle. That's what we do. That's who we are. I got barbacoa, half serving of brown rice, half serving of pinto beans. The lettuce, I was going to get fajita vegetables, but they were out. We get a side of guac and I put half of that on my meal. And then I take a third of the chips and put that to the side. Those are my chips. My husband doesn't touch them. I would normally get a full serving of the beans and rice, but I knew my dinner was going to be a little bit higher calories, so I wanted to save where I could today. We just got back from lunch, and me and my husband have to go run an errand, so we're going to drink our BCAAs along the way. I'm doing the pineapple mango, and just put it in these cups to travel well. And look at this one, y'all. It's so cute. It has a little... This is really great for smoothies. And look, it has the measurements on the inside, which is nice when you're filling up with water. And my husband likes the watermelon one. See, men and women can love it. All right, we're going to have these on the way. We made a last-minute trip to a coffee shop. I got black coffee with sugar-free syrup and 2% milk, so it was about 30 calories. We came to the downtown park to walk, and it's deceptively cold out here. It looks all sunshines and rainbows and good times, and then you get into...
Can you have sunshine and rainbows together? I mean, I guess so.
You have to have the sun to get a rainbow.
There's no clouds.
There's no clouds.
Yeah, she didn't mean to say rainbows.
You know what? Rainbows meaning good times. Happy outlook. Man.
Yeah, that's fair.
This is impossible. Anyway, it's cold in the shade.
We got some coffee.
So we grabbed some coffee to warm our souls while we walk. Apparently, have some good debate while we walk. Go get those steps. All right, we're getting ready to cook dinner. We're gonna make some jalapeno popper chicken. We're gonna take chicken, stuff it with some jalapeno cream cheese, some cheddar cheese, wrap it in bacon, and grill it. I got my little sous chef here. She's gonna help me with my chicken hands. She's gonna be my seasoned sprinkler. And then she and I will share a chicken because these are some big chickens. Big chicken. Just gonna cut off all that fat. I hadn't done this one yet because it's a brand new package. Normally I do all this at once. So like when I'm done with this and my cutting board, my knife's already dirty, so I will continue to prep the rest of my chicken for easy access later in the week. Now, normally when I want to cut a chicken breast in half, I go this way. So it cuts even, or it gives us even chicken breasts so they cook really well. But because my daughter and I are sharing this one and I need to stuff these, I'm just going to cut it like this. So she'll get the little guy and I'll get the big guy. So this big guy I'm going to cut almost in half this way. I'm going to leave some still attached so that I can fold it back over once I stuff it. We're gonna open these suckers up. I'm gonna wash my hands so I can measure out my ingredients. I'll be right back. So I'm just gonna show you. I'm gonna put my cream cheese on my scale and zero it out so that as I remove it, I know how much I've used here. Make sure your scale's flat so it reads evenly. Okay. I'm gonna get it to grams. All right, and one serving is 2 tablespoons and 80 calories. That's 31 grams. So I'm gonna kind of see where we are. We made this with reduced fat cream cheese and an actual jalapeno. And it was good that way too. If you're on Weight Watchers and you want to cut out some calories, but I went easy this time. So 17 grams looks like plenty for me on mine. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then I don't have to worry about measuring out my husband's. Just don't touch the chicken with your spoon and then go back in their container, because then you're gonna contaminate. And I've already weighed out my cheddar. This is 10 grams. You don't need much because it's just going in the middle of the little chicken guy. All right, sous chef, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. You need to sprinkle cheese in yours and Dad's. And then while she does that, I'm gonna use my non-chicken hand to season up the outside of this.
That good, Mama?
Give him just a little bit more. There we go. And then now, your little guy. Chef Paul Prudhomme or something like that. This is just the magic seasoning.
That's good.
Poultry magic. It tastes good with everything. It's like a good generic.
I up me one a little bit. That's good.
She's already washed her hands, so she's ready to go. Now we're gonna take our bacon and wrap it. I'm gonna use 1 piece of bacon, but like on my husband's, I would use 2. All right, so I'm gonna take my bacon and just give it a little stretch.
How do I? Oh. How to... Never touched raw bacon before.
Give it a wrap, and then try to bring it back down. You can use toothpicks to secure it. That's what mine looks like.
Yuck.
All right, we have some small red potatoes here. Oh, I'm gonna drop them in the water.
Don't splash me.
Did not think that through. We're just gonna boil these until they're soft, and we're gonna turn these into smashed potatoes. So we're going to also preheat our oven till 425.
I'm the cameraman.
Yeah. All right.
My husband threw these on the grill for us because we think everything tastes a little bit better with the taste of smoke. But you can definitely do these in the oven, air fryer, or even on the stove top in like a cast iron skillet. We've done it many ways.
Potatoes are boiled. I have some just oil here. This is a truffle oil because we like it, but you can do extra virgin olive oil. And I put 3 cloves of garlic that is pressed into this oil, and I'm gonna mix it up so we can brush it onto our potatoes. I'm also going to use salt, pepper, and herbs de Provence.
If you don't have the seasoning, don't go out and buy it. Just use Italian. It'll work well too. Now we're going to move around our potatoes so they each have room so you can smash them. I'm using the bottom of a mason jar. And be careful if you let the kids do this because they might get a little bit of their rage that they have for you out on the potato and kill it. And then make it really hard to do the rest of them because then the bottom of your mason jar is now sticky with potato. You know, not that that happened, but it might happen. Now we're going to baste our potatoes with this olive oil garlic blend. I ended up using about half a teaspoon per potato, and then I had 3 potatoes. So that's kind of how I measured out how much oil I had. The extra oil I had at the end, I put on some broccoli that we just steamed in the microwave. Now we're going to add some salt and pepper, and then that herbs de Provence. And then in the oven, these go for about 15 minutes on 425. Then we're going to pull them out, add some Parmesan, and cook them another 5 minutes just to get that Parmesan all nice and melty. This is just a fun and different way to have a potato. I love potatoes in all their forms. You're not going to see me discriminate here. I weighed my chicken once it was cooked, and that's how I logged it. It was a little over 5 ounces, so I took some weight off for the bacon and cheese. And then we had 4 ounces of potatoes. And then I only ate like half that broccoli because I was so full. Then my husband and I watched a movie, and at the end of the night, I still needed about 25 grams of protein, so I decided to make us a protein smoothie. So this is 2 servings worth. I use half a cup of OJ, half a cup of milk, 1 scoop of protein powder, half a banana, about a 1/3 cup of blueberries, a 1/3 cup of cherries per serving, and it's absolutely delicious. This is a delicious dessert, in my opinion. Orange juice can be loaded with a lot of extra sugar, so I make sure to use the one that's light. That's only 50 calories per cup. Gonna fill these right to the top like I've done this a million times because, I mean, it's not been a million, but I've done this a time or two. You know what I mean? This is our favorite smoothie. So I hope you like it. And we had a ton of that chocolate protein powder to get through. And you can even taste the crappy chocolate protein powder in this, which is a win. Just tastes like sunshines and berries. Now, I did not have anything planned out 100%. And I was right on track with my goals. So it just goes to show, as long as you can be flexible in the moment, log the 4 ounces of chicken. And if you're not quite there, then add an extra ounce to your plate, and it will help just reduce a lot of the stress. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to have everything planned out precisely as you need it. I really focus on my protein, which is the 157 grams, and getting my fiber at least 25 grams. I hit both of those goals. And then as you can see, my fat and carbs kind of fell into place naturally without me even looking at it. I will see you next time. Thanks so much for watching. Like if you thought this was helpful, subscribe if you want to see more.